Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Be Real. I am Trent May with May Financial.
And I am Missy Riethman with BMF Fitness.
Yeah, there we go. How you doing today, Missy?
I am good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm excited for today because today is workout fails. So I'm going to be showing you some workout fails here, and you are going to do your best to try to figure out what went wrong. How does that sound?
Okay, that sounds. You're gonna test me, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, here is gym fail number one. All right, what's going on here?
Okay. So on that one, it's really not a squat machine. You really should be sitting down on that one and
Okay.
adjusting your legs to you. So however you need to press out and back in. It's definitely not a squat machine.
When
At
in
all.
doubt, it's always probably good to get, some help, maybe your first time in the gym too. Like, how does this machine work? What muscles is this targeting? Right?
Yeah, a good thing about machines like that, there's always like a little instruction visual on it.
I
Uh,
can see it, right?
yeah,
It's
that
like
white square at the top. Yeah, that probably has a demo, and I'm sure it has someone seated, not standing doing squats.
All right. That got uncomfortable. All right, here's our next one. Okay, lat pull down bar. I don't think he's
Yeah,
working the lats.
I think maybe they're trying to turn that into some legs too, like running in place. I don't know. So your lats are in your back, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say two things here. One, they're not pulling down, and two, they're just ripping the crap. Like those, that makes my shoulders hurt. Like to think
Yeah.
arms. Yeah. So on the lat pull down, it's actually you do what it says. You put your arms up and you pull the bar down. So I'd say there's a lot going wrong with that picture.
Yeah. And another good example here of maybe a little bit of instruction first.
Yeah, it looks like in the video there's somebody at the front desk, maybe asking that person to come and ask how that machine works. But
And probably recording them, to be honest. Like, oh, I have to get this on my YouTube channel.
yeah, before I help, I have to get out.
All right, here we go. This one's a little less obvious, but I think you're going to have, the trainer in you and the coach in you is going to have some insight into this one, I think.
Okay, hopefully.
There we go. Looks like she started out with some hit, trying to do a little combination there, but it doesn't end well. What tips would you have for her?
One, maybe don't use such a high hurdle when going side. That would be one. And two, like if you watch when she goes, like here when she comes back, so she does her burpee. I'm a big fan of burpees, but when she comes back the other way, she kind of puts her arm out and she doesn't
Yeah.
take off with 2 feet. Like if
It
you watch,
doesn't seem like on the return that she's got the confidence to finish it.
yeah, well, she probably knocked herself out with energy going one huge hop and then a burpee. So I would say, yeah, start smaller, maybe even do a line hop down into a burpee,
Yeah.
or just focus on your hops, even, forward and back, not side to side.
You maybe don't have to have the giant hurdle. Like you said, maybe just a line on the floor or maybe a dumbbell. Just jump over a dumbbell or.
Yeah, we actually do this exercise, but we do barbells. We hop over barbells, but we do
Okay.
have hurdles also, but ours are definitely not that tall.
All
Because
right.
that will happen.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, she crashed.
All right. Now I want you to tell us the bench press is probably every guy at least. I don't know about females. On Mondays, you walk into a gym and every guy is doing bench press. So I want you to critique the form here, see what this guy could maybe do better.
Okay. Okay. Well, definitely, I wouldn't even call that a bench press. I don't like a belly pop, but definitely you want to keep when you're doing a bench press, you want to keep your lower back flat to the bench. And if you see like his back's coming up like this,
Mm-hmm. Kind
so
of
that's
using the belly for momentum.
yeah, like popping it off.
Uh-huh.
So one tip that I even do this to help with my lower back is I bring my feet up on the bench so that I'm nice and level.
Okay.
So if he's having a hard time without arching his back, he can bring his feet up. But when you do your bench press, you want to take that bar down into your chest and push it straight up.
Right.
And he's definitely not doing that. So I would say his spotter standing there might need some help also.
So I don't think that's working the chest. If anything, I think it's another one where you're killing the shoulders.
Definitely. I mean, and you do exercises like that
Mm-hmm.
where you're coming down and up. I don't recommend popping it off your stomach though.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely some flat back and maybe working on how we change our arms. I might have to just try that and see how bad that hurts.
Yeah, it's definitely not a skull crusher because he's not going back far enough.
That is definitely not a skull. Well, when he comes up, if he loses his momentum, it could be in another term, but definitely skull crusher. Definitely not a lat pullover either. I actually just did those this morning, but that's not one of those either. Nope.
One more, and I want you to tell us what goes wrong here. And I found out just through the research I was doing this morning, this is actually kind of a common thing. So
All right.
tell us what goes wrong here. Full flex mode, and he passes out.
Oh goodness. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Oh my.
Full flex. I think he flexed so hard he just straight up passed out.
I would say he strained everything. Look, he's not even breathing. Like it's good when you flex to breathe.
Uh-huh.
And look at his neck. Like he's got all his little veins fogged out. I don't even know if I can flex that hard. Like, man.
But yeah, it is crazy. There is a rabbit hole of videos of people flexing so hard they pass out.
Wow. Okay, so I had to flex and hold pose for a very long time. And I don't think I ever felt like passing out. I definitely was sore and it hurt from holding that. Did you know if you hold your flex for so long that it's equivalent to a workout? But I mean, not like that where you're holding your breath and passing out, obviously.
Well, I've heard of people doing that with abs before.
Yeah.
How they will like do like a little desk ab workout and just kind of flex their abs and stuff.
So I had to practice my poses in that flex position for an hour a day to develop that muscle memory on how to flare my lats and get my core and everything twisted just right. And I always felt like I had a harder workout after my hour posing session than I did my workout that day. So I recommend, if you want to flex, and it's a great way. That's how we do with like body weight. If you're not comfortable with weights and you flex your arms and just do some raises up and down and get those muscles flexed, that's just as good as taking some light weights and doing those arm exercises. Like even with your bicep curls, getting that bicep flex, you're going to get a strong workout. So I recommend flexing and using your muscles, but breathe. Like
breathe. I think breathing is the key there to just about everything.
Yes. It's always good to breathe. Always good.
Oh, Missy, this was fun. I think we definitely should do this again. Maybe we could maybe do this like once a month and just to have you on here to help you critique some workout fails.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start pulling up some security footage from the studio. No, I won't do that. None of them are anywhere close to this. Luckily, we have trainers, right? So that doesn't happen.
Trainers, spotters, people actually watching what's going on.
Yeah, we don't want to see any of that. I mean, it's funny, but it also makes me cringe at the same time.
And people have to start somewhere. Just get some advice first. Get some advice on how to use the machines.
Yeah, and if you're afraid, like just look up stuff to do at home to get your strength up before you step in. Or I know like I have some members who have started and they said they don't feel comfortable, and I show them some things to work on at home, and then they come back like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, ready to get going. Like they've built that confidence. Like, you don't want to commit to something that you're afraid of.
Real quick, before we jump off here, can you give us a super fast plug for this?
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. So we actually just met yesterday. So the back to school block party, I'll put my plea out there to anyone who feels it on their heart to donate. We are expecting up to 400 people at this event. We have 120 backpacks. So obviously a need there, especially for older kids. Everyone thinks of the little kids, but we need to think of the teenagers and the older kids who need help also. Personal hygiene items, go to the dollar store, grab some off the shelf. We are good with dental hygiene. We have been blessed with 3 amazing dental offices who have more than stocked us with dental hygiene. But those personal care items are what we really need, especially deodorant and feminine products. So definitely, and if you're someone in need or know someone, come on out this Saturday, 10 to 2, Marsh parking lot. We have a lot of goodies. Everything's while supplies last, but I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you just have a heart for giving back and want to come volunteer and see what this event is all about, we encourage you to stop out. We can always use extra hands and extra smiles.
Where could people drop off, some of those personal care items?
Yeah, so Tribute Funeral Home, you can also drop off at Edward Jones on Wagner Avenue. You can drop off at the United Way on 4th Street and at BMF Fitness on 3rd Street. Or reach out to us here at Business Shenanigans by personal message, and I will get back with you guys on a meetup spot that we can also get that taken care of for you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and we will see you all next Tuesday.
See you guys.